Hey, I'm Chase, and this is All Things Random, and today we're going to talk about something I hate. Hate. Loathe entirely. Digital watches. And one that I love. Now, if you are any fan of the channel, then you know that I love analog watches. In fact, I bought a Flick Flack for my 5-year-old so he could learn how to tell time on an analog watch. Not a big fan of digital watches. However, I wanted to give this one a try. Let's flip the camera around and check it out. Now, like I've said before, if you are a fan of my channel, I do not like digital watches. I like analog watches. I like automatic watches. However, when I saw this thing, I wanted to give it a try. A lot of people say you need to have a Casio, you need to have a World Time, or you need to take a look at their digital watches and then give them a wear before you say anything negative about it. So I was walking through Walmart and I saw this thing. I saw the Casio World Time in stainless steel for $28. And I thought, you know what? What's $28? Let's give it a try. And I did. And I will tell you what, this is one of the most comfortable wearing stainless steel watches that I own. And not only that, I find its features extremely cool. Now let's talk about it. The model number. So the model number is AE1200 WHD-1A. Now this thing has a mineral glass on the front. It is stainless steel at 39.5 millimeters with a case thickness of 12.5. Now the band material itself is stainless steel with a band width up here at 21 millimeters. However, the case on the actual band itself is not very good. You can see it's like the Seiko chinkiness, which is to be expected because it's $30. It does have a Casio pressed clasp, which actually, again, this is actually very comfortable. And you know what? As cheap as it may feel, it wears quite nice. It wears like a more expensive watch. Now, why do I like this thing so much? Not only is it a cool square watch, and I've been looking for a cool square watch for a long time, but it offers something ridiculous. And that is 31 different time zones around the world. Now, I'll show you in just a second all the features, but let's just go over real quick what it has. It has a 10-year battery, so for 10 years, you do not have to worry about changing the battery in this. It has one lithium-ion battery, lasts 10 years. 2, it has 31 time zones around the world in 48 cities. Now, we'll go through that in just a second. It has 5 different alarms that offer really like audible alarms. In fact, I didn't realize I had it set at midnight until it woke me up. And it also offers 100 meters of water resistance, which means this thing is good for everyday wear. If you want to take it swimming, you can. You do not have to worry about it. Now, before we break into the features, let's just take a quick look or walk around the watch. Now, it does have 4 push buttons here in a stainless steel case. It does say it's an Illuminator, it is a World Time, and it is a Casio. The one thing I don't like about Casios is the fact that it has everything it has written on the front. It says 5 alarms, Casio, adjust, mode, search, light, which are necessary, but it also says 10-year battery, Illuminator, and everything that you would expect from a Casio. Again, it does have a really cool stainless steel case. We went over the watch strap already, or the bracelet. It is extremely easy to adjust. And it does feel a little chintzy when it comes to its quality, but it's a $30 watch. You really can't expect anything great. But if you look at it like on the wrist, which I'll show you in just a few minutes, it actually looks like a more expensive watch. So let's just jump into the features real quick. Right now, I have my first time zone set for Anchorage time zone, which you see right here on the globe. So Anchorage time zone, right now it is almost 11 o'clock. Now let me show you all the time zones available in this watch. So first you want to hit mode. It brings it into watch time. It says Anchorage right there. And then we're going to go through, and you'll see that it'll go through LAX, Denver. You see it's actually changing on the globe itself. All these different time zones available on the watch. Goes through Paris, Rome, Athens, Cairo. See, all these different time zones. This is what I love about this watch. For $30, you can have a watch that allows you to be a world traveler with no issues whatsoever. We're just going to bring it back to Anchorage here, Honolulu and Anchorage. Hit the mode. Now you have 5 alarms you can set. You have a timer. You have just different overall features. And this is the first time zone. It does have other time zones, New York, London. These are just the time zones, Paris, that are set automatically by the watch, except Anchorage, which is the first time zone, which is what I set. So for something like this, a world traveler for $30, you really can't say this isn't a great watch. I just love the look of this thing. Let me put it on the wrist and let me show you what I mean. So here it is on a 7.25-inch wrist. Now again, like I said, this thing wears more expensive than what it actually is. Now you look, it looks like a nice watch. Even though it has that digital face, there is something about the technology on the wrist that I love. I love the look of that and the stainless steel. Now, I do not like it in the black. I will tell you, I do not like it in the resin case. I think it looks cheap, but if you decide to spend an extra $10 for the stainless steel, you really cannot beat this. And I just love the functionality of it, and I love the fact that it's just such a versatile watch. Now, again, anybody who's watched my channel knows I do not like digital watches. There is something romantic about an automatic watch for me, but this is also a great functional watch. Now, I'm not a big G-Shock fan either when it comes to watches, and I'm a police officer who wears a Hamilton Big Khaki Pilot on an every day. But I've been wearing this for a week, and I will tell you that I'm falling more and more in love with these stainless steel digital watches for $30 at Walmart for a watch, especially one that looks a lot more expensive, that wears a lot better, and has a lot of cool features. Now, I plan to keep this one in my collection indefinitely because I just love the way it looks. And I love the features that are offered on it. Now, if you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment of what you would like to see next. My next video coming up is another thing from Walmart. As a part of my Fat to Fit challenge, I have worn the cheapest Walmart running shoes for over 100 miles that I've run in under 30 days. We're going to be reviewing those and whether I like them or dislike them. Hey, 12 bucks. Were they any good? I'll be releasing that video in just a few days. I'll catch you in the next one.